Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from the interview training company howtobecome.com, and in this presentation I will teach you how to pass your community nurse interview. So if you have a community nurse interview coming up and you need to prepare for both the most common and tough competency interview questions for a community nurse role, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish, because I'm going to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, this is what I'll cover. I'll start off by giving you a list of community nurse interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll provide you with example high-scoring answers to those questions to help you to succeed. I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your community nurse interview before finally telling you how you can download further resources, including all of the answers to help you to prepare. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you to pass your community nurse interview, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please don't forget to hit that like button, because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Okay, let's take a look at that first community nurse interview question that I recommend you prepare for, which is, tell me about yourself and why you think you'll make a competent community nurse. Now, this interview question is one that frequently comes up as the first interview question that you will have to answer in a nursing job interview. And this is your opportunity to talk about the skills and qualities you have. Do not focus on your home life or your personal life. Instead, focus on your passion for the role of a community nurse and the experience that you can bring to it. And finally, describe how you're going to add value to the community and the healthcare organisation in the job role itself. And another great tip here is to make sure you download the job description and focus on telling the hiring manager how your skills match it. It's really important that you do this, because that job description is your blueprint for answering these interview questions and scoring highly. So for example, if on that job description they state they're looking for someone who is compassionate and someone who's hardworking and professional, then make sure you use those exact words throughout your community nurse interview answers. So let's take a look at a brilliant example answer to that question. Tell me about yourself and why you think you'll make a competent community nurse. Thank you for inviting me to be interviewed for this community nurse position today. I am wholly committed to the care of my patients and find this aspect of my job to be the most fulfilling. By nature, I am a kind individual who enjoys being in a position that allows me to make a difference through the treatment of care I deliver, as well as through educating patients on how to improve their health and well-being. I will make a competent nurse because I'm meticulous in both my approach to care and evaluation. I'm able to adhere to stringent regulations and procedures, and I have a passion for continued professional education and growth. I'm also able to work diligently under pressure and positively address the obstacles the nursing profession poses. I thrive in employment that offers variety, so the prospect of working in patients' homes, residential accommodations, and village clinics excites me greatly. If given the opportunity to work for you in this nursing role, I'm confident that you'll be impressed by my work ethic and ability to positively impact the community around me. Wow, what a brilliant way to kickstart your interview and grab the hiring manager's attention. Let's move on to the next nursing interview question, which is, tell me what you know about the role of a community nurse. Now, the interviewer is asking you this question as they want to assess your knowledge of the role. And they also want to hear that you know what will be required of you in the job role itself, and that you have the right passion to match the duties and responsibilities of a community nurse. So here's a great example answer to help you. Tell me what you know about the role of a community nurse. As a community nurse, I'll be responsible for carrying out a wide range of varied duties, included but not limited to the assessment, planning and evaluation of patients' conditions, care and treatment. In addition to keeping meticulous records, I'd be required to adhere strictly to established regulations, policies and operational protocol. Due to the nature of community nursing, I would be caring for patients in community clinics, accommodation facilities, as well as in patients' homes. That requires putting in time and effort to win over patients' confidence and respect in their own environments. Further responsibilities include maintaining a high standard of patient care and treatment while often managing a particularly intense workload. I would have to use my communication and record keeping abilities to handle a wide range of circumstances, and I would need to do so in a way that is both accurate and timely. In addition to assisting in the development and implementation of national programs aimed at enhancing the quality of care, standards and efficiency, I will be required to uphold high standards of nursing care, adhere to the 6 C's of nursing, and always adhere to the organisation's values. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready, click that link in the top right hand corner. It will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 30 community nursing interview questions and answers for any healthcare organisation to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones we're covering right now. Okay, here's the next nursing interview question for you. Why do you want to work for our healthcare organisation as a community nurse? Now, this interview question is a tough one. Make sure your answer focuses on how you admire how their healthcare organisation is run and the values that they stand for. You must demonstrate your passion for their healthcare organisation, show you understand that their reputation for delivering first-rate care and your commitment for wanting to work for them long term is there. So here is a great example answer to help you. Why do you want to work for our healthcare organisation as a community nurse? I wish to work as a community nurse for your healthcare organisation because I want to be a part of a service that offers the highest degree of care and attention to its patients. I'm familiar with the ideals by which your healthcare facilities run, and I'm certain that they align with my own personal views, which encouraged me to seek a career in healthcare. I feel I'll be valued in my work as a community nurse at your healthcare organisation, and that I'll be given the resources I need to accomplish my job effectively as part of a larger healthcare team that genuinely cares for many years to come. Your unwavering commitment to ensuring that each individual patient receives the highest possible level of privacy, decency, and respect throughout the entirety of their treatment is something that I really admire. The next community nursing interview question is, what are the most important qualities a community nurse must demonstrate in his or her job? Now, some great qualities to mention are wanting to make a difference in other people's lives, have competent skills, be in an ever-changing and innovative environment, be in a role where you enjoy facing and overcoming challenges, and being a great collaborator are great qualities to mention. But what is equally important is to make sure you demonstrate why these skills are important. In other words, you need to convince the hiring manager that you fully appreciate and understand why these qualities are important to a community nurse's role and why they must be demonstrated in the job role itself. So let's take a look at a fantastic example answer to help you. What are the most important qualities a community nurse must demonstrate in his or her job? In addition to being proficient in their medical field, a successful community nurse must be compassionate, demonstrate good collaboration skills, and have a strong desire to offer the highest level of care and treatment to every patient under their care. It is crucial to have a compassionate attitude to patient care, since receiving treatment may be stressful for many individuals, and something as simple as a kind face can make all the difference in a patient's experience. Working successfully and harmoniously with other healthcare professionals enables the patient to receive the best possible treatment, and every member of the team should be committed to this objective. Ultimately, I believe that the unwavering dedication to placing the needs of their patients ahead of all other concerns at all times is the most important trait that a community nurse can exhibit. Wow, that's a great answer. Let's take a look at the next one. What does compassionate care mean, and how would you deliver it as a nurse? Now, to be an excellent nurse or healthcare professional, compassion is vital. The hiring manager will want to know that you understand compassion in nursing is essential for not only reassuring and comforting the patient, but that you're also aware it's needed so you can obtain the right information to assess a patient's condition and to create a suitable treatment plan that is appropriate and effective. And don't forget to also tell the hiring manager how you will demonstrate compassion in the role itself. So here's a great example answer to help you. What does compassionate care mean, and how would you deliver it as a nurse? Compassion is essential not only for the emotional well-being of the patient, but also for the proper assessment of the patient's condition and the formulation of an effective treatment plan. Nursing professionals may demonstrate compassion by encouraging gestures, displaying empathy for the patient's condition, assuring them that they're receiving the highest quality care possible, and gently addressing any concerns they may have. A patient's therapy and rehabilitation can be enhanced by the presence of a supportive individual who is willing to listen to their concerns and experiences. As a community nurse, I would demonstrate compassion by maintaining a friendly demeanour at all times, attentively listening to the patients whenever he or she talked, and providing comfort in moments of distress. Furthermore, I'd make a significant effort to treat patients with dignity and respect by following common courtesies like offering to take off shoes before entering a patient's home and respecting their privacy whenever possible. It's always been my professional aim to work in a role that enables me to rehabilitate people and make people's lives better, and that is driven by the compassion I have to help others. Now, in preparation for your community nurse interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. How do you handle the stress of being a nurse and all that comes with the job? Describe a time when you've disagreed with a physician. What was the outcome? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? What is your biggest weakness? What are your main strengths that will help you to be a competent nurse? Do you prefer working as part of a team, or are you better working alone? What parts of the nursing position will you find most enjoyable, and which parts will be most challenging? How would you deal with conflict with a co-worker? As you are aware, the role of a nurse is extremely demanding and challenging. Tell me about a situation when you worked hard to achieve a difficult task whilst under pressure. Describe a time when you managed multiple tasks all at once. What are the values of this organisation, and how would you ensure you implemented them in your daily work as a nurse? Can you give me an example of when you demonstrated a commitment to the quality of care? Describe a time when you've shown flexibility. What would you do if you witnessed a patient being treated poorly by another member of the nursing staff? So the next thing to do, if you'd like to download example answers to these and all of the toughest community nurse interview questions, is to please make sure you click that button in the top right hand corner of this video right now. Head through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download these slides and get access to 30 community nurse interview questions and high scoring answers to each question in a PDF guide. You can literally have access and the slides in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, and it's guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview, and also, more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like this. And if you have any questions regarding any job interview, please feel free to put these in the comment section below, where I will get back to you. And finally, if you'd like to connect with me on LinkedIn, I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best with your community nurse interview. Have a great day.